first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Pacers are down 2-3 with the opportunity to prove themselves to the league, their fans, and most importantly, themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Knicks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's been an absolute war out there, neither side giving in. Both want to advance to the next round. It's the Eastern Conference Playoff Game 6, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Gali LaForce. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns and Murray Boyles in at the 4. And for Indiana, outside the wings are Nembhard and Mathurin. Then there's Jarace Walker. And it's Mitchell, and it's Yang in at the center, locking down the middle. You look at the Pacers, and we know their backs are against the wall. No room for error in this elimination game.
Yeah, having the home court tonight is a big boost for their confidence, but they need to stay in the moment. Can't look ahead to a Game 7. Take it one game at a time.
Here's Nembhard. 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Hits from the high post. Mitchell's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Pacers.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants it, and he also knows he has the green light.
Right on the bucket.
That is simply excellent ball control from Brunson.
Bridges against Nembhard. Knicks with the rebound. Look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Here's Nembhard. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Walker the pass to Yang. This one for 3. The putback. That one's in. His first shot this game.
When you have that kind of size advantage, you just need to go right to the rim.
Bridges against Nembhard. Bridges passes to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Dadier, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Outside, Walker. There's the 3. Traps in the tray.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Cuts off the pass. Bridges against Nembhard. Takes it inside. The shot's good.
Sharing the rock has always been a huge part of Nembhard's game. I mean, you want the ball in his hands. He's got excellent vision. Really a good basketball IQ as well.
Now here's Brunson. Out to the right wing. Here's Dadier. A three-pointer off the mark. Pacers leading by 3. Let's go to the sideline and see what Gali LaForce has dug up for us. Gali, take it away.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Guys?
Gali, thank you so much. So it's the Knicks now after Indiana gets the 3. The 3, Bridges. Good, and as this goes to Town.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Nembhard. Still scoreless. Here's Yang. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Mitchell looking it over. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And Mitchell drops them both.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Here's Murray Boyle.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Brunson. Walker with some nice D.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
On the wing, Mitchell. Brunson covering. Towns with the steal. Inside. Murray Boyle with the bucket.
There you go. Bridges playing the role of facilitator. Boy, I like that.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Pacers. 3-point lead. Up top, Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Bridges with the steal. To the paint. Stolen by Walker. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Indiana again missing. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Brunson. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pacers leading by 3. To the inside. Nembhard's shot is good.
Working hard in the paint, Nembhard knows you got to bring it down low.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Towns finds Bridges. Now here's Towns. D right on him. Buries it down low.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
The drive by Mitchell. And that one drops for him. Mitchell's got 6.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
The kick out to Towns. No good on the triple. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And pass to Walker. For 3, Mitchell. Bridges with the board. Knicks trail by 5. Out left to the wing. Takes the 3. Towns controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Brunson. Right side Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Now just a 1-point Pacer lead. The Pacers have got 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Bridges against Nembhard. Pass to Mathurin. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by New York. Out to the right wing. Here's the floater. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Mitchell against Brunson. Now Mathurin. Now Nembhard. Mitchell passes to Yang. Just 4 to shoot. Tipped away. Nembhard for 3. And Gadier pulls it down. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Brunson no good. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Mitchell with it. 6 points for him. Here's Yang, and that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Jarris Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Mitchell. A different look for New York. Here's Kolek. Nembhard covering. Now McBride. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam outside. 4 on the shot clock. And Siakam throws it down.
Boy, I really like the focus and force there from Siakam to fight through the contact, give himself a chance to tack on a free throw.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Kolek. To the middle, Wolf. New York needs to get off a shot. It's up a 3. Kolek, no good. Indiana leading. Pass to Nesmith. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And Indiana shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. Back to Nembhard. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
They swipe it. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. Here's Nesmith. Yep, that one goes. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
Kolek, no good. Pacers leading by 4. Outside Mathurin. Now, here's Nesmith. Defended by Bridges. Here's Yang. Wolf grabs the miss. New York has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Pass to Kolek. Foot shot on the way. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Indiana out in front. They're up by 4. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Knicks trail by 4. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. You've got Bridges. Miles McBride out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Kolick in at the point. Now here's Towns. Shot clock at 5. The Pacers pull it in.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Toppin finds Neesmith. With the drive, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so it's New York with it. The Pacers making the shot. Plenty of space. That's short off the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Reeves. Here's Neesmith. The tray. Kolick grabs the miss. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. New York moving the ball around. Towns a screen on Reed. Back to McBride. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Siakam outside. The layup missed.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's McBride. He has yet to score. Toppin pulls it in. Neesmith, the pass to Reeves, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
This is what they want to see from Neesmith, the ability to create for others.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Wolf. Bridges outside. Now McBride. Towns the screen. They get the rebound, and that one is good. Towns has got 8 points.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Pacers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Nembhard. And here is Mitchell. To the left wing. Siakam passes to Mitchell. Bridges, right side. Here's Kolick. That three off the mark.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Neesmith. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Bridges attacking. Off target at the rim. Indiana leading by 6. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Towns with the steal. Here's Kolick. No scoring in this one. Towns, the pass to McBride. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Over Siakam. And that one's good. Towns. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. It's Nembhard on the wing. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Kolick. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 2-point Indiana lead.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Nembhard with it. Walker in the corner. Back to Mitchell. Here's Neesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. New York has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Towns. Here's McBride. Back to Towns. He's missing. And the Pacers shooting well, 50% from the floor. To end the drought. And Nembhard lays it up and in. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
At the top of the key, Bridges. Here's Dadier from downtown. That shot off. Outside, Walker. Pass to Neesmith. Mitchell against Brunson. Mitchell kicks to Walker. 6 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Walker on the foul. Walker's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Knicks trail by 6. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Here's Murray Boyd. Off target with his 3. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Bridges. Nembhard the pass to Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. Here's Brunson barreling in.
One of the best defenders in the game, Mikal Bridges. That time his steal gets him out and running.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. Fires the 3. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. New York trailing. Bridges outside. He hits it to tie the game up. Bridges has got 5.
Nice work by Bridges to finish that play inside, showing you some physicality that belies his frame.
Now, here's Neesmith. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Towns with the steal. Inside, here's Murray Boyle. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Indiana's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Neesmith. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Nembhard is screen on Brunson. Nembhard the pass to Yang. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
It's a close game here in Indianapolis. Brunson the pass to Wolf. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Well, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6. And the baseline jumper, no good. Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Mathurin finds Mitchell. Here's Nembhard. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Wolf. Pass to Dadier. Over Mathurin. A nice shot by Dadier. Dadier's got the lead up to 4 now for New York. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Knicks?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Here's Brunson, pass to Dadier, to the paint, out to Brunson. There's the screen. Here's Murray Boyle. No good on the three.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Mitchell dishes to Walker. Here's Nembhard. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Nembhard's got 7.
While not a laser, Nembhard makes enough threes to keep the defense honest.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Dadier. For 3, Bridges. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
Mitchell passes to Walker.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Nembhard the pass to Mitchell. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. .32 seconds left to play here in the half. Mitchell against Brunson. Stolen by Mitchell.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Stolen by Brunson. Here's Dadier, and the Knicks good for 2.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the 3rd quarter underway in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody, and in this crucial Game 6, there's some second-half work to be done for the Indiana Pacers.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with intensity.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, still alive, but facing some long odds. How do they keep hope alive?
Well, I think those tough moments are what reveal a lot of character, Ernie. I mean, how you perform when things aren't going your way, that's what makes you a pro.
And what makes you elite, it's not being that bad position in the first place.
Interesting point. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
The Knicks leading by 6. Outside the wings are Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's Yang in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here's Mitchell. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Nembhard with it. Brunson picks him up. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Walker. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he goes in for the dunk.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
It's deflected. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. Walker the pass to Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Back to Walker. Pass to Mitchell. Over Brunson. The shot by Mitchell, no good. New York leading by 6. Bridges outside. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And it's Mathurin missing. Knicks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming into the locker room to break. Pass to Dodgier. Towns a screen on Nembhard. Bridges for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Bridges has got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. You know, he's got an improving stroke from distance. It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Now here's Towns. Out to Bridges. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mitchell passes to Yang. Outside, Walker. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Brunson. The Pacers making the shot. To the wing on the left. Towns down low. 12 points for him. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
Offensive rebound. Yang, the layup off target. New York leading by 9. Down low. Hitting Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Murray Boyles has got his 3rd basket of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
To the wing. Here's Murray Boyle. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell against Brunson. Outside, Walker jacks up a 3. Bridges with the board. The Knicks leading by 15. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now, Nembhard. He's got 9. Here's the 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Nembhard scoring in a bunch and leaving his fingerprints all over this contest.
To the middle. Knicks with the rebound. Bridges got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Deflects the pass to the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that's 15 points for Mikal Bridges.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Walker. He has 5. 5 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
To the inside. Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Nembhard the pass to Mathurin, and he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
Nice work inside from Mathurin, showing you he's not just a jump shooter.
Towns a screen on Walker. Outside, Towns. Pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Dadier. Towns the screen. No good that time. Pacers trail by 14. Nembhard the pass to Mitchell. Now Walker. Now Nembhard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. For 3, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Murray Boyles has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Dadier. And the 3 off target.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Pass to Mathurin. And he dunks it down.
If he gets anywhere close to the rim, Mathurin's going to try to power it over and through you.
And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for New York. 17 points was their biggest margin. Inside. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Nesmith comes in for Andrew Nembhard. On the wing, Mitchell. Brunson covering. Siakam passes to Nesmith. Down low. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, I'll tell you what, Siakam going to the rim is like a moth going to the flame. You can't keep them away.
The Knicks leading by 12. Out to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Sweet move. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges shot. Good.
Excellent instinct from Brunson to kick it out.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Mitchell against Brunson. Siakam, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by McBride. New York's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Wolf, covered by Siakam. Wolf passes to Jones. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mitchell passes to Neesmith. On the wing, Mathurin. Pass to Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 8 here in the quarter.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Bridges kicks to Jones. McBride with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. Tries again. And that one comes up a bit short.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And the Knicks with possession here. The Pacers making the shot. Brunson, good.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Pacers trail by 13. Mitchell outside. Pass to Siakam. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Brunson the pass to Jones. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
Nice dime by Jalen Brunson there. He's all about getting his team involved.
Mathurin, good.
He certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
New York leading by 13. Brunson goes in. For 3, Bridges connects from three-point range. Bridges got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Knicks. Here's Mathurin, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he...
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. We've got Miles McBride. Bridges out there with Towns. And it's Kolek in at the 1. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Indiana.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Siakam looking around. A three-pointer, no good. The Knicks leading by 14 to the middle. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Second shot opportunity. Bridges with the board. Siakam's gone 2 for 5 tonight. To the inside. And Towns throws it down.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. And here is Toppin. The shot from 20 feet away. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Towns kicks to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 16. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Siakam has it in the corner. Another miss by Siakam.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son. They are winning despite his effort. He's been off all night.
Over to the wing. Pass to Toppin. Back to Nembhard. Kolek grabs the miss. Kolek has got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Nembhard. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. New York leading by... to the paint. Here's Towns. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half. Both teams will make substitutions. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Nembhard against Brunson. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
Tell you what, with all the aggression and effort that Pascal Siakam plays with, you know he's going to get himself to the foul.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Towns. That one goes. Count it. Towns has got 6 here in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. And it's off from 3-point range. Bridges outside. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Nesmith, the pass to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. New York leading by 18. Out to Bridges. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Siakam. Indiana moving it around. Nesmith, the pass to Yang. He's off on that one. Towns with the defensive effort. For New York, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And here is Bridges. Off target from outside. Down low, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Pass to McBride. Now here's Towns. Back to McBride. 14 feet away. And the Knicks miss again. Pacers trail by 16. Nembhard for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured. wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Matherin. It's Nembhard on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Matherin for three. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Matherin against Bridges. Misses the three.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Yang. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Matherin. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. New York leading by 15. Bridges outside. Now here's Towns. And it's tonight. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Matherin. Back to Mitchell. Now Nembhard. Defended by Bridges. Nembhard the pass to Mitchell. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. The defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Here's Bridges. Score the basket. His 8 for 13 from the floor.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Pass to Mitchell for three. And the Pacers another three.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Now Towns. And there is a whistle that goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. Bridges against Nembhard. Lock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important. The timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move. Yeah, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Brunson creating space. What a move.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Nembhard against Bridges. Mitchell, he drills the three.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Brunson off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That one misses. New York leading by 10. From deep. Hey! Can't get it.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
2 points. That one goes.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Bridges. From 15 feet away, nails the chopper.
One of Brunson's best amongst his many weapons, that mid-range J.
Now Matherin, stolen by Brunson.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted. and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Knicks.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so this will do it. They'll end up taking the series in 6 games, 4-2.
Yeah, it gives them just a little bit of time to rest and study some tape. They've got a much tougher hill to climb in the next round.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Here's Wolf. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Doesn't get that one. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinal. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency from setting in.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive, it was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us.